And you can as well.
Kakasa, be sure you are in charge of your business.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
In chess, the small one can become the big one. It's the same here. And here too. Watch every move. Record every number so you can plan better. No matter the size of your dream, tomorrow's success belongs to those who keep today's records clean. File your returns today.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together. Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
Kapo, you seem to be in a hurry. Where are you going to?
I'm gonna pay URA visit.
Why would anyone visit URA? Of all places?
To know more about the Kakasa Business Solutions, namely digital tracking solution, the voluntary disclosure program and electronic fiscal receipting, and invoicing solution, which have turned my business around. You know I need to be on top of my game to protect my empire. If you know, you know.
I too need to know what Kapo knows.
Kakasa, be sure you are in charge of your business. Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
Uganda Revenue Authority reminds all taxpayers to file their monthly returns and make all outstanding payments by the 15th of every month. Please comply to avoid penalties and interest associated with failure to file returns and payment of these taxes. For further clarifications, call us on our toll-free line 0800-117-000 or email us on services@ura.go.ug. Please ignore this message if you have already complied.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
Wait, Abu. Tunamaliriza. And what are you doing throwing papers all over the place?
I'm looking for an invoice for a sound system and cables that I received yesterday, but I can't find it.
You know there is a way of keeping all this in one place and available to you as and when you need it.
I really wish there was one, because the way these invoices grow legs and disappear.
I believe this is what you're looking for.
Now how did it get there?
Tabo! Do you know that with EFRIS, you can stay on track of all your business transactions and improve on your record keeping?
How so?
Kati tuli ku computer with EFRIS. I just search using the fiscal document number and I retrieve the records I'm looking for. Bookkeeping becomes simple after that.
Kapo, awesome, yeah.
I began using URS Kakasa Solutions and now I'm in charge of my business. And you can as well.
Kakasa, be sure you are in charge of your business.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
Okay. Good morning, viewers. both our internal and external clients. We're here to tell you about effective use of help tool. With me, I have Ms. Christine Muhumsa, Customs Officer, Client Support.
Good morning.
Emmanuel Katende, Head Targeting, Warehousing.
Good morning.
And Simon Tumwesige, Supervisor DPC.
Good morning.
These are all seasoned officers in customs who are going to help us to understand how the help tool works, how we can improve on it in case they are seeing any loopholes somewhere. Help tool was put in place to eliminate the movement of clients from office to office, where this was used to help to reduce the physical movement, physical interaction between clients, both internal and external, and also reduce the time taken to achieve, to sort out any problem that we have between our clients and the officers. So without wasting time, I want to invite Christine Muhumsa to give us an overview about about the help tool.
Thank you very much, Simon. About the overview of the help tool, the help tool is a customs support system where our clients, and by clients we mean both internal clients, those are the staff of URA, and the external clients, both the agents and the importers, get to interact with the various customs offices that are on the help tool. This help tool is able to give us reports on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, depending on what the user interest is. It's a way of interaction, and by interaction we mean where the clients I have explained above or before, get to report their problems, complaints, or make requests for advice or guidance, seeking help from the various customs offices. This help tool has common known issues. By common known issues, these are the classifications of the problems or requests that clients have. For example, we have system errors. That is mainly, I think, the main issue on the help tool. If, say, someone is trying to use a custom system like Ascuda and they encounter problems, maybe they are trying to make a declaration and maybe they have failed to assess. They try to assess and the entry does not, the declaration does not go through, then someone will, instead of following up, say probably they're capturing a WT8, they cannot go to Kemba physically at that time, but they can make a communication to Kemba through the customs help tool. Yes, so they go onto the help tool and click report new issue. That is if they have registered, like created an account before. So report new issue, choose systems errors as a problem, then explain what their challenge is in the description box, and for faster facilitation also attach a screenshot of what the error says so that the team in the office that they are trying to contact can actually know and explain or give guidance on how to maneuver the error. Yeah, so the commonly known issues here, we are talking about rights creation, both for the agents and the staff. Then we have the things that I've talked about, the system errors. We have update of CPCs, EPCs and APCs. There are so many exemptions, the NDA exemptions. We have so many, depending on what the issue is. Like Simon said, why the help tool was put in place. One of the reasons was to reduce the face-to-face interaction, the physical interaction between clients and the customs staff. And that was also meant to reduce on the turnaround time of problem resolution. Instead of you running everywhere looking for guidance or help or advice, you can load your issue and rest assured that within less than 6 hours or at most 6 hours, someone will give you a response on the same. Then also fast tracking of resolutions. Customs needed to know what the main pains are, and from the customs help tool, we can actually know what the problem is, the most occurring problem we can tell. So the tool gives us the trends. The advantages of this help tool are a reduced cost of doing business. We find that this is a paperless system. There's no way you're going to use a lot of paper. Yes. If it's a form, a rights form that you want to fill out, you can download it, fill it, e-stamp it or sign it, and attach it on the help tool and make a submission for rights creation. So that is reduced cost of doing business, also turnaround of your it reduces also the turnaround time within which you get your resolutions or answers from the customs office. Then it also provides statistics. What is the current problem? How often is it occurring? In what area, what office is it occurring most? Such things, we can get such statistics from the customs help tool reports. Then it also provides an easy way of monitoring. Monitoring, I mean, now this helps the supervisors to monitor who is handling their issues in time and handling them well. The quality also there matters. And who is delaying or sitting on clients' issues. But also, on the other side, if it's an agent's office, you can also log in and see, have I been requested to give feedback and provided it in time, or I'm just complaining about. So it's an easy way to monitor issues or requests made. The available offices currently on the help tool are the Customs Systems and Procedures, mainly known as CUDA. Then we have the Document Processing Center, the DPC. We have warehousing, we have the Customs Warehouse, we have Trade, and this under Trade we have both Tariff and the Valuation team. Yeah, so, and any other team or office can be added as and when they request. That's basically the overview of the Customs help tool.
Thank you, Christine. You talked of someone to register. Could you please guide our clients how they can register into help tool in order to access our help tool?
Thank you, Simon. To be able to register and use the Customs help tool, you need to have the link or the URL, which is help.ura.go.ug. Once you punch that or put that into your browser, you will get the home page of the help tool. And up there, you can click sign in for the new users or people who want to register and use the help tool. Once you click sign in, then you provide your name, your email address, your telephone number, then you submit. By you submitting, an account will be created immediately and you can immediately log in. When you log in and you have an issue to report, on the left-hand side, that is where you find your pending tickets, all your tickets that have come to you if you're a staff. And under there still you can see report new issue. Now if you have an issue to report, you click report new issue And under that, you give the office where this issue is originating. Then down there, there's a description box where you briefly describe what your challenge is. Then still down there, you can browse and attach a screenshot or any other document that you want us to access for facilitation.
Okay, thank you very much, Christian, for that overview. In order to understand what a help tool is and also to report the issues that are affecting our clients, both internal and external, I will give opportunity to Simon, Supervisor DPC. There are many issues that have been raised regarding delayed tickets in our logins, time taken or the type of answers that we give to our clients. Sometimes they are not satisfactory. Give us an overview how you handle these issues, and then which type of common issues that you have in DPC, plus any other thing that you can tell the viewers who are listening and viewing us.
Yeah, thank you, Simon. Once again, my name is Simon Tumwesije. I am a supervisor in the DPC, or the Document Processing Center. Yes, of course, like they've been saying, Help Tool is a very important support system that we have that helps us link with the clients, because first of all, DPC is kind of a closed area where we don't interact physically with the people. So it goes, the Help Tool goes a long way to help us link with our clients in resolving the issues that they may have in the process of clearing their goods. We take it as a trade facilitation tool, because we know that the faster we clear those tickets, the faster the clients will actually go on to process their goods. So we give it a lot of attention in DPC. That one I must say, we give it a lot of attention. And we have gone another step of creating a desk specifically to handle the tickets that come to DPC. So every week we have 2 officers dedicated to Help Tool only. We remove them from any other business and they focus on resolving those tickets and or monitoring them, make sure that they are handled as fast as possible so that we help our clients get their goods. If I must say, over 75% or 80% of the tickets that we receive in DPC are resolved within the 6 hours that we set. Even this morning I checked before I came here, I found we have about 80 which are not yet resolved, which came in maybe last night. No, we worked 24 hours last night and this morning, which I believe people are working on very hard to make sure they are also resolved. And as you know, DPC is a very busy area. It combines all the business areas of customs, and therefore the traffic of tickets, of complaints, of issues is very high. So to find that we resolve about 80% in real time is very, very good. Now the other thing is, of course, we have the part where they delay. We have a part where they delay, and we try so much as leaders and as officers of DPC to make sure that we clean that part. It's something that we engage in every day to make sure that we clear that part. Of course, it is a two-way thing. When the complaints are registered, as people who receive them, we sometimes seek clarification, we sometimes seek answers. And we have a few challenges that come from the side of our esteemed clients. And what we find sometimes is that, of course, naturally, a person has the urge to be the first one to be worked on. So the faster you put in the ticket, you want it immediately resolved. And you find that people register multiple tickets, for example, of the same issue, with the hope that if one delays, another maybe will be worked on. And of course, like I said, we have a center that handles. So they will monitor and see these tickets. It's a very big issue that we have. Sometimes they are all sent to you, one person, to resolve. And you take a lot of time, trying to handle the same issue. You're reading the ticket, trying to understand it, then you find they have already resolved. Or sometimes they register the same issue in different offices. So one makes a decision, another one delays. By the time it comes to you, you remember you handled it previously. So it is an issue that we need to sort. For the clients to have confidence in one ticket that they raise, and us being able to deliver in time. The other issue maybe I can talk about is I want to ask our dear agents to always take time to understand the documents that the clients give them, so that they make proper declarations from the start. Most of the things, actually I think 70% of the complaints we have in DPC is amendments. And of course amendments, sometimes you don't rush them because they are very sensitive. You're amending quantities, you're amending the codes which affect the taxes and the tax revenue to be paid. You're amending those things. So sometimes you have to take some time to understand what you're going to do. But we believe that if our dear clients, and especially the licensed, trained, seasoned clearing agents, took time, understand the documents that they are going to declare, and declared very well, it will go a long way on reducing the tickets we receive, especially for amendment, and also reducing the time clearance. So I appeal to all the agents watching and listening that let us take some time to study the documents and understand what we're going to declare, so that we don't go into the amendments that take time. Because when you put a ticket of amendment, then the credit officer will try to study it so that it doesn't cause a financial loss or revenue loss. And then they make for you a parent to go and pay in the bank the amendment fees. Then you come back, and that's the process. And also it takes time. So rightful declaration from the start will definitely help us resolve this issue very, very well, so that you can clear your goods as fast as possible. And then also we have an issue where multiple systems are used. For example, he sends a ticket, multiple tickets, sends an email, makes phone calls, and physically he comes. It's a group of clients, and they all want, the whole thing is they want quick service. So they use multiple methods and systems. So he sends a colleague, another one is on the ticket, raising a ticket. After raising a ticket, he makes a call. Making a call, he sends an email. And sometimes all these come to the same person. And definitely it will create some time wastage. So the whole thing is we want to build confidence in our system, so that when you send one ticket, you are sure that it will be resolved within the time, and what you want will actually be achieved. Like my colleague had said earlier, sometimes people when they are making the tickets, they don't pick the exact issue. So you find that when someone has said, maybe he has picked, say, cancellation of an entry. But when you read the content, you find it's actually amendment, or the other way around. So you find that the ticket goes to the wrong person because of the wrong heading, or picking the wrong classification of the issue. So it also takes some time. And of course, it delays the resolution of the case. So sometimes we receive tickets which do not belong to DPC. Maybe also we need some time to the clients or our agency to understand the business process and how it goes. Maybe it will come out later in our discussion. For example, we find we are receiving tickets to cancel T1, and DPC does not deal with T1s. That's a transit monitoring unit. But it comes there, and then you have to escalate. When you escalate, it takes time. You get the point? So, understanding the usage of the tool. Let us not rush to just write what we want, but understand what exactly we want and look for that particular heading that will capture what we need. It will help us also in allocation and in resolution. Then sometimes, of course, we have, someone you don't understand what exactly the client wants, and you send a response. I mean, you send a question, you send an inquiry for him to respond. And sometimes it also takes so long. After about a day or two, it comes back. Now, when my supervisor, my manager, or even the SC is checking about that ticket, he will see 4 days. If it comes now, you receive 4 or 5 days and say, Simon, you have been in the ticket for 5 days. But both of us, maybe on the side of the client, it has taken long to get the response. And sometimes these responses, when they come, still they're not conclusive. And he says, okay, seen. So now what do we do? They say, please clarify on this and this and this. Okay, I will do so. He sends a response. And now you find that you still have to wait or send it back to him to clarify more. So the proper usage of the tool by our clients will help us resolve
the known issues.
The known issues. Of course, we also have on our side a weakness. I must appreciate that we have some of us who delay, maybe because of the work that we do, because of the busy schedules, because of the intensity of the work, and it takes some time. But we try as leaders and as supervisors to ensure that we inspect the system and get those tickets which have delayed to be worked on. And of course, it is our duty that we serve our clients very well and make sure they get the service they deserve. And we always endeavor to do that. Like I said earlier, the big percentage, we do the best and make sure that we serve our clients within 6 hours, or even less. There are some tickets which don't even take an hour, or even 10 minutes if you check the system.